we'll get chatting with Rahul Mohindar of ViraTechIndia.com to talk about the market technicals. Rahul, very flat, right? Is there a trade on the Nifty or in individual stocks that you'd like to advise our viewers?
Morning. I think yes, whilst the market is flat intraday, it's been swinging. Let's not forget we were at 17,400 just a couple of days ago. So we've had a bit of a good run up. And I think when I look at some of the index heavyweights, and this is where my conviction comes from, that the market is probably attempting another up move. And what traders are probably waiting for is to see that we kind of stick above 17,900. We're toying with that level for the last day or two. We've not yet crossed it convincingly, but I think that's the final sense of confidence which a lot of retail traders will kind of seek confirmation from. So my sense is we are moving up. We're probably moving up to 18,050 to 18,100, somewhere in that orbit. If I'm a short-term trader, I need to be buying. And even if I'm someone trying to take a bit of a position for the medium haul, my sense is 17,750. This is probably going to be a great base to keep in mind, a good level to keep in mind. If we don't close below 17,750, I think we could have a decent trot that builds up from here. It's early days for me to say, but again, I see those initial signs, which gives me the courage. And when I look at the index heavyweights, that's where the confidence comes from. So coming to two or three stock calls, going with my theme, three of the top 10 index heavyweights, which I'm going to be talking about. One is Reliance, of course. We've seen the last week or two between that range of 2,300 to 2,370. I think we are attempting a breakout here, just looking at the whole volume setup. The fact that we marked a lot of time in this range also means there's a lot of money that's kind of moved in at these levels. So there's a lot of accumulation, in my opinion, that's happening here. Again, the breakout hasn't occurred. I'm kind of, putting my neck forward on this. But if you could go ahead and buy the stock at current levels, even as a short-term trader, 2390 would be my initial target. If I could hold on for a couple of days, 2450 is probably on the cards. I would attempt this by keeping a clear stop loss at 2330 levels. The
Okay.
second one is TCS. The stock has continuously outperformed. It's one of those strong ones within this sideways market, but I think it continues its trajectory towards 3610. So that would be my target on TCS, and I'd keep a stop loss at 3490 if going long at the current levels. And finally, ICICI Bank, which is still again marking time, but it's got those little patterns which I'd look for, which could help it bubble out into a good up move. So, if I look at buying at the current levels, 840 is a good stop loss. I'd at least expect it to move to its previous intermediate top, which it made in January at about 882. So for an 882 target, 840 stop loss, I'd buy ICICI Bank.
Okay, by the way, I just want to mention that CNBC TV18 has achieved dominance through